welcome back. You're watching Voice What presents Self-Reliant India, Brands and Leaders in association with Republic TV News Channel. My name is Nayan, and in this segment, we're about to introduce a very special organization known as Anuna Education. The company has established 160 centers across 18 states of the country with a unique mission to bridge digital barriers and to upskill India's farmers and artisans. Till date, Anuna Education has trained and given placement to more than 28,300 students with a commendable 70% placement ratio. Let's delve into their story. With an unwavering drive to bridge this skill gap in India, US-based NRI Businessmen and Educationists founded Anuna Education in 2012. The organization not only imparts soft and core job skills, but also enhances careers and livelihood prospects of students, artisans and farmers. By educating communities on government projects and making the internet an accessible marketplace, it acts as a catalyst in helping small businesses grow.
Anuna Education's special project on e-commerce entrepreneurship, training of artisans, is a great example of backward and forward linkages with financial inclusion and new livelihood generation. I'm informed that nearly 17,000 artisans have benefited from this program, and some 1,200 new artisan enterprises are being launched across 42 districts in 11 states. This is a unique feat in itself, and I commend Anuna Education and the project stakeholders on this remarkable success. Indian handicrafts are known for their unique art forms and sustainability, and we are being appreciated today across the world. I'm glad that this project was taken up by the Anuna and NSDC under Skill India. Since majority of the artisans trained are women belonging to minority and other underprivileged sections, and since they are setting up their digital enterprises and are also seeking business startup loans, I do believe that Anuna has been able to understand the essence of government's vision under Skill India, Startup India, Stand Up India, Digital India and Mudra loan schemes, and have been able to create exceptional value at the crossroads. I also would like to compliment the organization's concept behind Anuna.com and the efforts being put towards providing a structured handholding to artisans combined with the e-marketplace with focus on sustainable handmade products. The vision of Anuna.com to let buyers customize any product and buy in retail as well as in bulk is a unique concept that was missing in the Indian e-commerce ecosystem so far. I'm also informed that Anuna's efforts to upskill farmers and FPO along with digital literacy is taken root. I think this new project is also the need of the hour and shall help Indian farmers set up their digital enterprises and sell their product both domestically and internationally. I'm happy to see Anuna Education bringing about such innovative and scalable concepts within the Skill India ecosystem. Anuna and its founders are also a good example of the power of Indian diaspora contributing towards a self-reliant India. I wish Anuna and its team great success in its current and future endeavors.
With a vision to prepare over 1 lakh bottom of pyramid youth to be industry ready by 2025, Anuna Education is propelling India towards the path of self-reliance. To delve deeper into the Anuna Education story, we have with us Mr. Amitabh, who is the founder and CEO. And we have Ruby Srivastava, the co-founder and COO of Anuna Education. A very warm welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. This brings me to my first question to you, Amit. How are you promoting e-commerce entrepreneurship among the marginalized handicraft artisans? And also, there is something called the self-employed e-tailor program, in fact, course that you have. Why don't you throw some light on that, Amit?
This is all thanks to my parents, Arun and Vandana Srivastava, who had a home decor and home furnishing business in the United States. And as a teenager, I used to accompany them on their sourcing trips to India. and became too familiar with the plight and exploitation of the artisans at the hands of the middlemen. I decided to use skill development as a tool to upskill and uplift the artisans into the realm of digital entrepreneurship and connect them directly with the digital economy. We partnered with Skill India and Retail Sector Skill Council, RASKI, to create a first of its kind course focused on e-commerce entrepreneurship called Self-Employed E-Tailer, which combined 320 hours of classroom training with long-term hand-holding and enabled the artisans group to bring their businesses and products online and connect directly with global buyers through e-commerce. We are grateful to the Government of India and the Skills in Entrepreneurship Ministry for putting their faith in us and giving us a chance for its pan-India implementation. Many thanks also to RepublicTV for featuring us today.
So Amit, that brings me to my next question to you. Tell me more about your strategic partnerships and also the innovative approaches that you have taken as a company.
To successfully implement the project, we partnered with Export Promotion Council for Handicraft, EPCH, to help in identifying government-supported clusters and deserving artisans across India, and also partnered with leading e-commerce marketplaces such as Amazon, Flipkart, eBay, ShopClues, to onboard artisans, businesses, and products online. However, we also realized that the transition process from the cash economy to the digital economy wasn't turnkey for the artisans. Many were afraid of GST compliances and required extended hand-holding, which wasn't easy with these leading marketplaces. There were also working capital problems as the artisans were more used to working against pre-orders from businesses. At the same time, we also realized that there was a growing demand in the West for custom, handmade, sustainable products, and many online brands were looking to source the same from India. But there wasn't a platform in India like Alibaba that allowed the buyers and sellers to conduct businesses in a structured format. So we decided to create our own e-marketplace focused on handmade sustainable products directly from the artisan called Anuna.com. Lets artisan sellers sell their products in retail, bulk or wholesale, and also allows international buyers to place custom orders where any product can be customized and branded as per buyer's instructions. Anuna provides one-on-one hand-holding to both buyers and sellers and also allows those artisan sellers who are yet not ready for GST to be able to showcase their products and sell them in offline mode.
So my next question is for you, Ruby. What are some of these built-in peripheral services that Anuna Education provides free of cost to the artisans in order to ensure that the e-commerce enterprise runs smoothly?
We knew from the beginning that when working with artisans, one cannot simply just teach a subject and let them practice on their own. Setting up any new business is tough, especially for marginalized artisans that we work with. So we build a long-term hand-holding to make sure that the artisans are able to set up their online businesses and are able to generate revenue. To enable this, we also provide our trainees free of cost services that include company formation, current account opening, company PAN card, GST, Udyogadar, MSME registration, along with professional photography and cataloging services.
So this seems like you're practically handing these artisans and farmers an entire package for them to grow and build on. That's great. The expansion is definitely massive. But Amit, I have another question for you. You're also making farmers digitally literate and provide the FPO training to them. Tell us more about that.
Well, when we were implementing this special project, we found out that most of the artisans, many of the artisans actually belong to farming communities. Just like artisans themselves are exploited by middlemen, farmers also are exploited by middlemen in India. So we found a very much similarity in the farming community compared to the artisan community, and we are working now with Skill India and Agriculture Sector Skill Council to create a program along the same lines for farmers, where we will be training them, upskilling them on FPO formation and FPO management, as well as digital literacy.
So this brings me to my final question for you guys, and this is intended for you, Ruby. So Ruby, of course, when you were working with artisans, there were definitely great challenges that you went through. Please highlight some of these challenges that you went through, and also when you are preparing, in fact, how are you preparing to meet all the roadblocks that will come on its way when you're going to make India's farmers digitally literate?
There were quite a lot of challenges we had to overcome when working with artisans. Our project is a game changer from the artisans and their families. But it also meant decoupling from the cash economy dependence, and they were used to. We had provided a lot of one-on-one counseling to artisans on the benefit of the project and the benefit of having their own digital enterprise. We had to also teach them product innovations by doing comparative product searches online to get familiar with the latest design and material trends. We had to also teach them on how to accurately price their products, keeping in mind product cost, packaging cost, marketplaces, commissions, etc. We also had to ensure that they held adequate inventory of products that go through the photography, cataloging, and online listing process. In short, we really had to work on their minds to enable them to think and function like a proper business and long-term outlook. Many artisans had never worked with a computer and did not have one at home. So we had to provide them with digital tabs to conduct their business. We have also faced and continue to face working capital issues that restricts their ready-to-sell inventory. Even current account opening was a challenge due to high minimum balance requirements from day one. We are glad that we were able to find external partners who helped us to solve some of these challenges. When working with farmers, we are confident to draw on our learning while working with artisans. Much of the problems at the bottom of the pyramid are the same. We feel that we have been able to bring together a solution that works with the help of Skill India. The key is long-term hand-holding beyond the classroom to ensure practical adaptation leading to measurable business success.
That's great, wonderful. You've actually taken concrete steps in making sure that the entire company, and not just yourself, but also the artisans and farmers, are able to make the maximum of this portal. I would like to thank our guests for joining us on show today. By increasing digital literacy and establishing direct contact with consumers, Anuna Education has done a great job in empowering the artisans and farmers of the country. We're truly on our way to becoming a self-reliant nation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nan.
With this, we come to an end of another episode of Voice What presents Self-Reliant India, Brands and Leaders in association with Republic TV News Channel. Stay well, stay updated with Republic TV.